MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Maldonado. And he makes the throw to first. Happ is retired, and there's one away. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Missed with a slider.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of it.
Threw it right past him, a swing. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer, previously against Cole Hamels. He's really struggled, 1 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First offering on its way.
Anthony Rizzo.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this is cheer for the first out. So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Popped high in the air. Altuve is there. 2 down. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he carries a .308 batting average.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. Fouled away. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. A tag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Kyle Schwarber.
The windup and the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Verlander has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Line toward right center. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Right there, and he is out trying to take third. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Tyler White will bat next. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run.
White.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Maldonado.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. At the plate, Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hamels peers in. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one.
You flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 the count. Fastball called strike. 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hal is in pursuit, and that's the third out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. There's one away. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bryant playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line, and he is out on the tag. Here's Carlos Correa now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he got him.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Popped him up. Correa has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Breaking ball's in for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo, 1 away. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Tyler White will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Striding in, Ben Zobrist, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Great check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a beat on it. 2 gone. Here's George Springer, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Hamels has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman number 44.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Now that's popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper to short. To his left. Correa. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Curl on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. No hits to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Kyle Schwarber.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Colin McHugh takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Here it comes.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So a big moment in the ball game here. Chris Bryant. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He swings and misses, throw down. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. The windup and the 0-1. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Hamels has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with you.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Cole Hamels. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Boy, what a gutsy performance this was, guys. You used to see starters work all the way into extra innings a lot more back in the day, but it almost never happens now. He's got to be exhausted, but he should be awfully proud of what he accomplished here.
Here now.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. At the plate, number 22. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Kluber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. In now, Jed Lowry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. To 2-2 now. Just underway here in Cleveland. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Here's Michael Brantley, lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's a .375 hitter. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Runner breaks for third. And another foul ball. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Runners on his way to third. Got him swinging, and that was... Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Digging in, Marcus Semien. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but they throw it away at second. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. The pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He's ready now. The pitch. Foul tip. Held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Pinder stands at second with 2 gone. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, and there's one away. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. 0-2 to Alonso. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Melky Cabrera. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pinder has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's 1 away. Now batting, Yan Gomes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 out, nobody on. Now, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
This is foul right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of his zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the runner's breaking for third. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, and their runners at the corners now.
Encarnacion.